On this video, I'm going to pour my own concrete stone cap. Now, I'm in Florida and I looked around and nobody seems to sell any stone caps. Everybody pours stuff out of concrete. So I'm going to show you how I did this, and then I'm going to show you how I did a little planter top. So instead of buying stone down here in Florida, maybe you'd like to do something like this. The first thing I'm going to do is cut this 2x4 right in half, because I need 48 inches for that step. Then I put this tarp down, and I'm going to form it just like this. Not thick, it's going to be thin. See, this is the better side. 12 inches. Then I'm going to go my 12 inches for my step and just screw it down here. So we got the whole thing together. So we got that all screwed in, and we're square. 12 inches and we're square. Now this is what I'm going to use, and I'm going to throw a little bit of fiberglass in it and a little extra Portland, and I'll show you how I do that. So we don't need that much. Probably just half a bag. If it's an 80-pound bag, I'd say a little more than half a bag. And then, instead of using rebar, I'm going to put in some fiberglass. That's what I'm going to do. This is Florida. It doesn't fall apart like it does up north. So fiberglass is going to hold. I'm going to put that in there. So just for my own sake, I'm going to add a trowel full of Portland. Maybe a little more for that step. And then we'll go from there, all up. When you mix it like this, that fiberglass tends to break up and go throughout the whole batch. Okay, all mixed up. Now we're just going to throw it in the form. No big deal. All we're doing is throwing it in the form. You get on the sides, just pack it like that. See it? Pack it. Get the air bubbles out. You gotta remember, anytime you're doing any type of concrete, you gotta add the water and you gotta mix it thoroughly. No dry pours. This is a professional way to do the concrete. That's it. Vibrate it a little bit. Get all the bubbles out of it. Let it settle into itself. Let all the juice come to the top. That's it. Now I'm even with the top, so I don't have to screed it. See? We take our edger, we edge it. get it where we want it. When we get it when our edges are all done, we're just going to let it sit. Check it in about a half hour. Well, it's moving along pretty good, quick. So let's see how this is going to look. A little soon yet. Just go like this. It's almost ready though. It's almost ready. We'll go around it one more time. We're just going to have one more time after this. And it's all ready. We're going to let this sit for a couple days now. And that's it. We got a step. Well, we're back the next day and we're going to take the forms off. And we're just going to let it sit here, that's all. No big deal. There we go. And then we're just going to do this. Scratch the sides. That's going to be our step. See, the cement is still soft a little bit. That's okay. Now we're just going to let it sit a couple more days. Pick this up. That's my step. And we're going to take it over. Oh, the dolly's off the thing. Okay, now I'm putting the cement down for the step. Going that way. Now here's what I'm talking about, a little planter top. I made this little planter, it covers the soar line. This is Pennsylvania bluestone. I had it in the back of the truck when I moved, actually. Over here, I made my own cap, see it? Just a concrete cap to cover what's underneath it, you see? A little thing to hide it. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So now we got this one, 23.5 by 14. A little edger. Go around. So it's the next day, and I'm taking my forms off. I didn't want to move it, but I gotta move it. And there's a couple of rough spots on the bottom, which I didn't really worry about on the other one, but I'm going to show you what I do. I go over here to my Portland bag. See, it says Portland. And this looks a little hard, but it don't matter. Just going to get a little bit in here like this. Well, it's still a little wet, but just going to dampen it a little bit around the sides like that. And then I'm going to get my little bit of Portland, add a little water to it, make a paste out of it, and just go around the sides. That'll fill in any holes that you might see. Simple as that. And if you're real crazy and you want to rebuild the bottom, that's how you would rebuild the bottom, just like that. If you're picky. Okay, See any holes? See? Fill them in, no big deal. So, okay, now we could just put it on. Like that. Put the flour on. And that's it. Now we're going to go and I'll give you my final opinion on the steps. So that's it, but don't forget we're in Florida. I don't like doing it in Pennsylvania. I'd rather use stone in Pennsylvania because it's denser. In Florida it don't matter. It's just sitting on top of a step or on top of a planter. You're not getting the ice and the snow that's going to destroy it. So the only thing I did like this is another video called concrete wall caps. When I covered a wall with them, I made them individually and placed them. So thanks for watching. I'm Mike Haduck, and I'll see you in the next video.